Good, good.
Good. Yeah, let's give everyone a few minutes. How's your business? Jason, where are you? I cannot hear you. Cannot hear you yet. Hey, Ralph, where are you, Ralph?
Yeah, we're in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Is it near Philadelphia?
Yeah, we're probably 45 minutes or so from Philadelphia.
I heard a lot of bad thing about that city.
A lot of bad things.
Yeah, running down, right?
Yeah. They are. They're a little crazy, especially about their sports.
Yeah, I think people are moving away. Jason, we still cannot hear you. Hey, Peter, how are you doing, Peter? Peter. We cannot hear Jason and Peter. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Kurt. How are you?
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Jason. Where are you, Jason? Hey, Jason. Still cannot hear you. We cannot hear you, Jason. Okay, now I think we still cannot hear you, Jason. It's weird. Hi, Kurt. How are you doing?
Good, which was busier though, to be honest with you.
Where are you located?
I'm in Laverne, California.
Where in California?
Laverne, it's in Los Angeles County.
Oh, LA County. Cool.
Correct.
Cool. Hey, Joe. Business has slowed down a lot, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
It's just everywhere. And I think it will get worse. It will get worse a little bit more before it get better.
Yeah, I had the same feeling.
Yeah, my prediction is at least 6 to 12 months.
Well, we're hoping by the end of next year, hopefully I'll pick up.
Yeah.
How about now, Tuan?
Yeah, now.
Okay, I had to log off my computer. I joined on my phone.
Yeah. Cool. Where are you, Jason?
I'm in San Diego.
San Diego, California.
Yeah.
California got hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Not a lot of transaction. People got scared. The high price, the high price, feel more of the impact of the higher rate, right?
Absolutely.
Imagine the monthly payment almost double, and in California our payment already high. Now it's almost double. It's not many people can afford it.
Right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah.
So, So today I'm gonna show you all the new feature, and I will get focused on marketing and advertising. And I think that is the primary focus lately that I have. I figure out that it's important. The last 2 years, my own business, Loan Factory, we had so much business. We had so many clients, so we didn't really care about the feature to promote ourselves to bring in business. But now everyone desperate. I myself need to bring in a lot of clients, so I've been focusing a lot of feature to help the broker, to help myself, to do marketing, to do advertising. So you can see I'm gonna go over all of those features just to share with you, and then I want to hear feedback from you. If you have any idea, any suggestion to make it better, that would be helpful. Okay. So a little bit background. Last year, like I said, I'm 95% refinance. I didn't care about advertising or realtor relationship. But lately, I realized that we have to focus on purchase. We have to focus on working with realtor and all of that. So we roll out a few features, and let me share with you. So you see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the feature we call that referral tracking. So we track all of the referrals and referree. So like today we got one referral, and referral type is a client. So a client refers someone else. A supporter, a client, a realtor. So we track this. And the plan is to call the referral and say thank you to them, so that they know that we recognize, we appreciate them, so that they will continue to refer. So this is a little feature, but we captured it. Okay, that is one little feature. Another feature is referral realtors. Referral realtors. So we come up with a new role called referral, the realtor specialist. A new role called realtor specialist. The realtor specialist will be working with the realtor. We identify the current relationship, their production level, so that we can work with them. We track the referral both way. For example, here we track the referral. Like she referred to Loan Factory 36 transaction, and we refer back 5. So we track this. And if I click on that, I can see the number, the breakdown, and the detail down here. So, and vice versa. To close loan, we refer. And here's on the transaction. So we attempt to track this automatically, so that we don't have to, tracking is the most difficult task that nobody have time to track. So the system would attempt to track everything automatically. We, when borrower fill out the application, they can see, this is a new feature too, the statistic. So when the borrower fill out the application, we ask some simple question. How did you hear about us? If it's referral, family or friend, we know this is the referral, and we call and we say thank you. But if they say it's agent, then we also track the email. And that's how we know who referred to us. So that's how we keep track of the referral back and forth. We track the referral. We manage the relationship with the realtors. Okay. So this is the whole feature that we built. Not only that, but in about less than 10 days, we will release again. I will use Loan Factory as one example. We closed 27,000 transactions. We Loan Factory have been working with 8,000 agents. So we have that database, and we will add a realtor table here, a database of realtors, 8,000 realtor for Loan Factory. So that will show up next in a week. same thing for you. If you ever work with any realtor in any transaction, it will show up in that list. And that will allow you to target them, to communicate with them, to work with them. So, and then on the front end, I'm launching an agent finder. You see this on the top right corner? Agent finder. So I need to log out. There's some bug with logging out of the system. So agent finder. This is similar to Zillow. I basically copy from Zillow to allow the end user to search for an agent by name, email, county, city, state, and then they can select the specialty and the language that the agent can speak. So the plan is 8,000 of my agent will show up here. And this will allow me to show to the realtor that I'm trying to promote them. I try to, there's a benefit to work with me. I'm a mortgage broker. I try to promote my realtor. So they want to work with me. They want to send business to me. If they send business to me, they get recommended. They will show on top, all that, a lot of feature. And I'm working on a realtor landing page to show all of the benefit to working with me. Just like I have an LO landing page to recruit LO. Right here on the bottom here, I have a loan officer join us. So I have a LO landing page to show them the benefit of working with Loan Factory. Okay, so I'm building a similar page for realtor. I will show them all the benefit if they work with me. And all of the benefit will be concrete. They can see it. They can see it. Let's see. Okay. So those are the realtor. I am also working on a newsletter. I'm working on a newsletter. The newsletter, it's a subscription system. So you can, for example, 8,000 realtor that I've been working with, right? I will subscribe them all to the newsletter, and I will send out newsletter every week or every 2 weeks to update them with the industry, the real estate, the mortgage, and everything else. So that way I can stay on top of their mind. Plus, I think another subscription, we call that rate update. So every morning, as soon as we have the rate from the lender, we text them the rate so that they will be informed of the rate. Most of them have no idea. They love this. I talked to a lot of realtors. They love this idea. They want to receive a text that shows the rate of today so that they can communicate to their clients. So that will be added too. So the subscription base for everyone. And then I will add it. I will expand that to include all of my 27,000 clients. I will subscribe them to the newsletter. So my goal is to stay on top of their mind. The clients, the realtor, everyone. That is the cheapest way and the most effective way to have clients, to bring back the clients. So I'm working on this right now. So hopefully in 1 to 3 weeks, we will have that, a subscription base. You can create newsletter quickly, easily. All you need to do, that every day you get tons of news from the internet, from different magazine, publication. You can just copy and paste and cite the source, and that's it. You create a newsletter that way and send it out. everyone, all of us, we know that we have tons of idea. We know it's good, but we don't have a tool to do it. We know it's important. We don't have a tool. We don't have the time to do it. So MOSO, we have all of these features to help you quickly get it done. Okay. It's very interesting right now. We have to manually send out the rate update to the realtor manually to text, and it takes so much time. So it's a little thing like that. If you text someone a few seconds, but if you text 100 people, 1,000 people, it add up all the time, and nobody have time. So MOSO will build this feature to allow us to stay on top of the clients, on top of the realtors, to bring them back. Let me show you a few more things that I'm doing. Let's see. Let's see what else. Okay, the referral realtor here. There's a conversation button here. So if I want to send them a message, I can select whoever I want to send, click on conversation. I can send an email to all of them quickly, or I can text them. I can send them a text quickly. So that is another way to use technology to help us. I realize that text is so important, but then it is extremely difficult to work with text because first, it costs money. It's not cheap. It's not free. Secondly, there's a lot of restriction to prevent people from spamming. So it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Vincent, you have a question? Where is that feature to bring up all realtors' phone? In here, in the referral realtors page, I myself have a list of realtor partner. I work with them closely. So I have a database of my own realtor. You can add every single realtor that you work with. You can invite them, you can add them. And after it's in your system, you can click on the button conversation here. And you can send them an email, all of them, or you can text them.
Is the text going to Ring Central, or how's it been sent out?
It's Ring Central.
Okay.
But if you don't have Ring Central, MOSO should allow you to use SendGrid to send it out.
Okay.
Question is I just went into my system to do the same thing, and it looks like on the email side that they can all see each other's emails. Shouldn't that be a blind copy?
I agree with you. Let me fix that. Harry, can you make sure MOSO improve this for me?
I just know where you go.
Thank you. Thank you. So we should blind copy all of this. Email too. Nobody can see each other. It should be BCC, not two. It should be BCC. Okay. So let me move on to a few more feature. Okay. And remember that most of the feature that I'm going over with you today, we extend that to your LO and your realtor. The LO, your LO or your realtor, when they log into the system, they can do the same thing. Okay. So that's how powerful it is. It's not only limited to you, the owner or the company, but your loan officer can do it. Your realtor can do it too. Especially out of this marketing here, we are expanding our marketing material. So, for example, this is a realtor flyer. You can help the realtor generate this flyer quickly. So all you need to do is select the realtor. Select the realtor. Oh, we need to pick someone with picture. Okay. And then you can upload a picture. I need to get a good picture. And review it. So, and then you can generate and download it. That's it. You just generate a picture of your loan officer, of your realtor, and you can send it to your realtor. So later on, you can be customized by typing like under contract or just listed or just closed, whatever. You can customize it. We are working on that. So this feature is super easy, super good. It will help you build the relationship with the realtor, and your loan officer can do the same thing. We add in more images. If you have any good image you want us to add, please share with us. Anything you want to do, we can do it. We can almost anything you want to do, we can try to make it happen for you. So if you have some good image, let us know. We add it. And the color would be customized to your color too. You can generate a business card quickly. Okay. Let's see what else. We added more picture. Loan program. You can use the loan program here. Out of the loan program, VA, FHA, we have the material. The rate here, I think everyone know. You can generate a chart. You can select different type of horizon. You can save it and promote it on social media. What else? There's the meat and fact. You can add more and you can generate image like this. As holiday, we just added holiday. So you can add this, you can generate these images and promote on social media. Let's see. We have a marketing campaign. Oh, this is nothing new. This is just tracking it. Lead setting. This is a very powerful page where you can create an ads campaign on Facebook to generate lead and capture it. I think you can create a web page as a web lead funnel, and then you can promote on Facebook, on Google, on anywhere to capture lead. We have all kind of widgets that you can include it in a website, any other outside website to promote yourself. Facebook lead. So if you advertise on Facebook and you choose lead, generate lead, the lead will be brought to your website automatically, and it will show up here on the lead page. If you set up this and you advertise on Facebook, you get any leads, it will show up here automatically. And we have the lead statistic here. This widget, if user click on that, we know how many users click on that. External website URL. Okay. I am thinking about, Facebook, there's all kind of marketing, all kind of ads. Some people running ads so that if user tap on it, it will pop up a text message and engage for a user. And that lead, we can capture it. So I'm thinking about working on that feature. I think it's some broker like it. So if you have any idea, let me know. But I want to try new thing, wherever working for you. You want MOSO to iterate for you, we can do it. I think, let me see. In Zillow here, if you advertise on Zillow and you get lead from them, we can get it into the lead page for you. Let me see.
Hey, Tuan,
Yes.
can we look at like in that lead section, there is the nurture, the you know what I'm talking about, like the status priority, right? And there's like I'm not, there's a bunch of emails that are in that system, but I don't know like how to use that exactly. Right, like right there, yeah, you see all the nurturing and all that, but there's emails there somewhere too. I don't remember where they were.
Yes. So when lead coming in, it have different type of different status, right? First one is new, and then you can change it to contacted, conversation, interested, nurturing, or no response, or you can forget about archive it. So these are the status that should track, and you work on that. Yes, there is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Template set in. You can sync incoming, because you make phone call here too. You can click on this and make phone call. So my staff, they make phone call and they text too. So
Okay, so these templates, when you switch these statuses, these emails go out to the borrower then, correct?
I believe so.
Okay.
These are not borrower, these are lead. So lead is different than borrower or prospect, right?
Right.
Lead, we have no relationship with them. They don't know us. We don't know them. So it doesn't make sense to send them email unless you want to trigger it. Here we do text message. This is the text message. We have different type of default.
Well, I would say my opinion of that is if someone comes in and fills out their information to get a rate quote, that should be going right into an automated follow-up campaign.
Say that again. If
So
someone,
you know how there's the drip campaigns, right?
yes,
Those are for people. Let me look at them. Hold on a second, because they're email drip campaigns, the follow-up campaigns. Okay, so there's the prospects that have done incomplete applications, but there's no drip campaign for a lead. I would think that if the people that are coming in, filling out their information, getting a rate quote, just on that end of things, because I'm using that funnel, that's where these should go into a drip, an automated contact flow.
Okay. So you means that you want the ability here. You can do that here.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Finance
Okay.
purchase here. So you can just turn it on.
Yeah, this is the section. This is the section that needs to get upgraded to where you can customize it by 365 days. Like you can send an email on day 12, or a text on day 13 or whatever. Because right now you can only do it on even increments. 1, 7, 15, and 30 days.
Yeah, we have 1, 7, 15, 30 day, correct.
Yeah. That should be, that's what I was saying before. This should be the thing that should be completely customizable to where you could send out an email, 6 months from now.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The only concern I have is usability. The more feature, the more customization we allow, the more complex is the system. And I know that most users, they are not tech savvy. Even I myself, we hardly go in here to customize it. I completely understand you, and it's not difficult to allow that. It's just that I'm afraid the more thing I allow, the software becomes so complex.
But can I add to that? Tuan, it's a little hard to see on my phone here, but we don't use our company, we don't use any CRM technology or functionality of the sites because we've had problems with mass stuff going out, or so we've just shut everything off because we can't, we've tried. But right now, unfortunately, we're not using any communication at all, direct to consumer, agent, or anybody. For me, what I'd love is what you get with, let's say, Zoho for $29. You get a blank canvas. I just want nothing. And with the ability to upload my 300 personalized marketing pieces. I have a marketing firm designing pieces for us. We're loaded with content. I have every holiday, every program, everything that's been custom made for our company. And I can keep, I have so much content there. I have every pre-made, I have 38 emails I can preload when I want to send them. I want to send, I think Vincent asked if you could do a congratulations on your contract. That should be as easy as Flowify. You log in, you click new contract, an email goes out. Submit it to underwriting, an email goes out. Do you want to send an email to agent, borrower, or both? And you just click and you set it and forget it in the beginning for every client. You say, oh, no, definitely don't send the agent any correspondence on this borrower because this agent's crazy. So you uncheck the listing agent. And then you have the option of deciding on every file with a set it on, off, on, off, on, off. And then you set it. But I need a blank canvas. I can't have, I think everyone trying to fit into the, I mean, you've done an amazing job. You're a monster in the lending business, but it's like, it's your way of doing it, versus just giving a blank canvas and without any automatic emails at all, unless you want to check on, check off. That's what we need. We just need blank canvas. I'm frustrated because I know everyone. I mean, I had one officer looking to hire yesterday. She uses Lending Pad and Surefire. I said, well, you don't need a CRM, but well, you kind of do because we don't know how to use it, and so you kind of do, but it doesn't integrate with us. But we'll get there. Just trust us. Come on, use our POS. And we'll eventually figure out a way. If we can't figure it out, we'll somehow integrate or Zapier or something with one of the easier ones. So I have full faith in your ability to turn on a super simple thing that can email, text, whatever we want, whenever we want.
Yeah, that's what I think we have that, right?
No.
Okay, on every single transaction, you can turn on or off.
But I don't want on or off. So I don't want any of your content. Like, I mean, we've joked about this before. I don't want to accidentally hire, fire somebody. I don't want to I don't want any of your content. I don't want any of your images. I appreciate them, but I don't want them. I want to be able to send out my congratulations on your contract. I want to text the listing agent, text the buyer's agent on milestones. Very simple, very simple. New contract, congratulations, you're approved, congratulations. So-and-so gets a text or so-and-so doesn't get a text. And same thing with my images. I want to be able to do a birthday, Thanksgiving, post-closing. If I want to send one every month for 10 years, I want to be able to preload it or not preload it. So a couple clicks and you set, okay, I like this client. I only want to market to them for 3 years. After 3 years, I don't want anything to do with them.
That is the email drip campaign.
I was given an on or off criteria. You either can or you can't. So we don't want to send any of your content. We just want to send all of our content.
Okay.
We can't do that for some reason. We've been trying for a while. I mean, many, for some reason we've had a problem. If it's probably us, but we've been told, no, sorry, we can't accomplish that. You can't send out your own stuff and not send out our stuff.
So basically, yeah, MOSO right now, we have all kind of content. We set it up so we can send it out whenever we want. The note system, you can type in something, you can send, you can pick whoever you want to send and send it out. Like you said, the email drip campaign, after they close, you can send out every year. We have that email drip campaign.
But it's your stuff. We have hundreds. I don't want your picture, even though it's nice. You're nice, but I have. We spend a lot of money on content creation and all that stuff, and I want to be able to, I want to be able to preload the 100 pieces I made last month and to new people, and then change it.
Okay, here's the challenge. I would say 500 or 1,000 broker. There's only 1 or 2 of you.
Okay.
That have the capacity to come up with 1,000 of customized content.
I don't have the capacity, but I built it way ahead of way ahead of time, and I realized I'm a way bigger shoe, but I'm okay. I've already built the shoe, and I'm just trying to keep it. Yeah.
So I recognize that, but most other broker don't know how or don't have the capacity to create all of this.
Right.
So.
But we have a firm doing it, so it's outsourced. I mean, we basically have an infrastructure the same as like an Orion or a Rocket. They hire a software that builds these images, but we have that license, that same software. So we are like our own lender, call it, with the same on demand. But it's instead of us tagging on to a Loan Factory piece or a Rocket piece, we just have our own Loan Town pieces.
Okay, so I know that wherever you ask is really good, but if there's more demand for more brokers, we will implement it.
Okay, how about an easy, quick thing then? Another solution is fine. I tell everybody they have to pay $29.95 for Zapier. I mean, not for Zoho, whatever. We get a blank slate, and we put everything in Zoho. Is there a way can we have it? Can it be Zapiered, or is there a way to integrate those so we can just on milestones it can send out things from a third-party service? Because you use Zapier in your system. It's just not open-ended for all products, right? Like you use it for Facebook or whatever. But can we have it for milestones and other capacities? Like could we hook up a CRM to your system and let it speak?
So milestone.
Assuming I pay for it.
Milestone and what else?
Well, milestone's a big one during the process, and then I guess that's it, because then the other one can take over. Once it's funded, I can do post-drip campaign myself. I don't need MOSO to handle after it's funded. I don't need MOSO to handle it even as lead. I just need it in process.
Okay, so how many milestone template that you have?
Well, we're not sending. What I used to use in Flowify is new contract, loan submitted, appraisal ordered, loan submitted, loan approved, clear to close, funded. The same ones that most CRMs have those, and those are the normal. Yeah, and we already have these images designed, milestone images that we're ready to go. Yeah, just for those things.
Okay, so I think
like for example, when UWM sends out a congratulations, you closed and you got an approval in 30 minutes, right? So we have our own 30-minute or 1-day banner, 1-day award, or call it a victory banner. Congratulations, we have 1-day victory. We're able to order your appraisal, submit your loan, and move forward. So we want to be able to hit a button and maybe and also have some type of a brag email.
Yes, yes. We just generate this too. MOSO just generate allow you to do this. Let me show you.
But if I do that, if I put those on, then I have to get everything else. Then we get the automatic emails to everything else. That's the problem we've run into.
Yeah, yeah. So I think your request is valid. I know that communication is important,
Right.
and it's important to customize the communication. So we have this. We just added click close image, and one day, we just implement this to help it out. We want to promote it, right? It's okay. I think I will consider allowing the broker to use your own milestone messages, image, and content. I don't think that is difficult. That is the first thing. What else? What else?
Can you send it to? Can you determine how you want it sent? Do you want it emailed and text?
Yeah.
And then send it on. That would be amazing. I mean, it's basically, other than that, that's all Flowify is. It's just you have a better point of sale, and then we just need to be able to communicate a little more openly with how we want it. Like in Flowify, you edit your message, you change the thing, and you do it how you want it. You move the milestones around. Very simple. The email, yeah. Anyway,
I'm sorry. We keep track of how the consumer want to communicate, email, text, or phone. So we can base on this to send it out appropriate content.
There's still too many buttons and toggle switches to just send a basic milestone update. So the end user, the loan officer, should not. I agree with you. Should not have to be the software engineer just to set it on. You click a couple buttons. You say submit file. I want to send either email or text one time in the beginning, and then every time you send a milestone, you click the button, and then it just automatically follows your rules.
Okay, here is my concern. Your suggestion added additional tasks for the user. Right now with MOSO, the system send out the message automatically to the borrower. Automatically.
Right.
Your suggestion is the user have to go in, click a few buttons to send it out. What if the user forget?
No, so you don't have. So in your case, it actually, well, since MOSO is integrated with the point of sale is MOSO and milestone. So when you put something into approved, it would automatically, I guess, in a perfect world, it would say, "Would you like to notify all borrowers?" As soon as you drop down to as soon as it goes to approved, and you can have an option of notifying borrowers or not. Otherwise, if you can have a default.
What would you not want to notify the borrower? I don't understand.
Okay, forget the bar. I don't want to notify the buyer's agent, the listing agent, that we are 17 days past our situation, and they think we're quasi clear to, or we really have an approval, but it's really on the fence. And there's certain things you can't disclose, right? There's certain things that you say, you know what, hold off hitting that button. Don't hit that button.
So it is similar to this, right? If having something, you can save an email, and you can select who you want to send it out. So this is similar like this, right? When your suggestion is whenever we change the milestone, the status, this will pop up, and you can select who you want to send it out and what message will be sent out, right?
Not what the message is already predetermined in the setting for everybody. So every client has the same message. Okay.
So yeah, the milestone message, it will show on the bottom here. Let's say automatically, because we set it up already.
Right.
But again, every time we change a milestone, you want user to select who should receive the message.
Yes, but at the same time, I don't want the escrow officer getting an email saying, "Please hurry up, you're not going fast enough per our guidelines." So that's like an automatic message that comes out through MOSO, or like, "You guys, it's been 2 hours, hurry up." Like, there's actually, you do a good job of staying on them, but that's the kind of messaging that's coming out. That's not us. That's could be construed as a little bit. Again, that's how you do it, and it's awesome, it's working, but that's not how we do it. So we're like, you know what? Forget it. We don't want to. We're done getting those emails popping out like, "Hurry up, escrow officer! It's been an hour and a half since we sent you the last email."
Yeah, I think it's
or something saying you didn't sign up you didn't upload this. So we can't put on one knowing we're gonna have 7 other things go out. And the email we got before from support was like, you know what? Just go through the few hundred emails. Just let us know which one you want removed. Okay. And my support, Angela, she's not on today. She's like, "You kidding, right? Like, how are we supposed to go through?" It wasn't. I guess that wasn't a. She wasn't a big fan of that. I mean, that's why I would almost like everything just to be shut off.
see, there's a trade-off. The user have to understand completely everything, inside out, every little detail. What milestone to include, what, who, and when to not include. There's a lot of learning.
No. We will set it as a company. We're not going to have users. We'll set it as a company. We say we want these 8 milestones. This is the wording. These are the images. This is the whatever. And I want to text, email this. And then if a loan officer doesn't want to text, they can uncheck it and just go uncheck.
So you predefine the whole thing.
Sure. That's all that Flowify, same thing. It's $79.95 a month. And all it gives you is 7 different milestones, an application, and you could edit their text. But that's it. It's that simple. It's an application, an uploader, and it has a milestone bar that starts at one end and goes to the other, and then it'll check, and then you change the emails during those checks. I'd like to send you. Have you seen the visual Flowify? Actually, okay, let me send that to you another time. So I don't want to take any more time. You'll see how simple it is.
Come in.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your time.
So basically, just to share with you, we are rewriting MOSO. Completely new platform, new technology, everything new. So I want to gather all the feedback to make the system more powerful, more easy to use, and all that.
Yeah, everyone loves Flowify because it's done for dummies. It's like it's super easy. Even though there's texting, emails, and custom stuff, everything is for. I don't know a loan officer that couldn't figure it out.
Okay, cool. Can you send me the?
I will.
Yeah, I know the problem with MOSO, we've been adding a lot of feature here and there and getting complicated. It's all over the place. So I want to simplify the whole thing, especially the communicate. There are 2 things I want to focus on: the communication and the content.
Okay, I think that.
Yeah, and using text message a lot more. It's more effective. Yeah, sure. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
Let's see what else. Anyone have any more questions or feedback? So we will allow the email drip campaign to be more powerful. We will desire to allow more customization on the email drip campaign. And I will work with Jason to look at the workflow, the milestone, the communication, all that.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trigger lead. Lead is not working nowadays. It's really bad. The quality of the lead. So many people call the lead. Everyone hungry right now.
Juan, have you tried? We just got approved trigger stuff. Have you tried it on mail, or are we only doing call?
You can mail, you can call, either way.
I mean, I got approved just for mail because I figured 80% of California is on do not call list, and the other 20% are a lot of UWM and anti business or whatever. They're anti guys trying to get creative ways to get business on these crazy forums where they're they're bashing people that use triggers. But is there? You haven't tried mail?
I tried mail before. It doesn't work.
You tried mail from triggers?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm saying mailing the triggers.
Mailing the trigger.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
buying
can
the list and mailing them.
Yeah,
Yeah. The trigger lead, but you mail it to them instead of
Yeah.
calling them, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's worked, especially in California. There's so many mails. There's so many competition here.
right. Okay. I'll try. I'll let you know. It's one we just went through the process.
I think it works in other state, smaller state, not a lot of competition, smaller town, it works. But in California, it's very difficult. But you
Yeah.
can try and let me know.
Yeah.
You can try. It's pretty cheap though.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap. I was thinking about doing something even bigger, like buying, if we can communicate to the borrower, after closing, we communicate with them like monthly or every few months. We show them what is the house worth right now. People love that. We try to stay in touch with them, but then I don't know how to get the appraised value or the home value of the house. It costs a lot of money to get this data, so I got stuck with that. If you have any good idea, let me know. I will.
Well, you may be able to integrate your some type of enterprise level with like Home IQ. That's the big one.
Expensive. It's so expensive.
Really? I don't. It's much less than HomeBot. It was less than 11 cents or 12 cents a record a month.
A record. When you say a record, why is it a month? What do you mean?
Because it's a monthly subscription. So the email it's going out monthly.
Okay. So let's say if I have 27,000 clients in my base.
2,700. But is that 2,700 or so? But that's on a. I'm sure you get a much cheaper price on scale. They might bring you down to $1,000 or $1,500 or whatever it is, because you're going on a much higher scale. Plus, if you're bringing on an extra 50 or 100 brokers and you could work out a discount, they probably give you 6 cents a record or 4 cents a record. Who knows?
What information can we get from them besides the price?
It's similar to HomeBot. It puts out a monthly report that someone can play around with their financials. If they pay off this debt, if they don't pay off this debt, if they can. It's just it's a solid email. It's more than just property values, but there's some financial tools they can use in there, and it's very sticky. Okay. And people also ask for like a CMA on a property, or is my value accurate? And then you tie them up with the realtor that was on there. And it's also free for agents. So they're smart. They make it free for agents. So you pay for their data, and you're getting agents to get leads from there. It's a good tool.
Cool. I will look into it.
Yeah.
This way we can get the agent to work with us too.
Yeah, and it's exclusive. So you get your agents on, and they can't go on with anybody else. Someone asked, does it have marketing material? No, they don't have yes, they do have some. They do have some social media and some collateral docs. I haven't got too far into it, but they do have some stuff. Yeah, I just haven't gone too deep in it, but it was pretty slick.
Okay, cool.
But I would go through that demo. If you want, I could put you in touch with the guy.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I would love to have raw data, and then MOSO will.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's kind of a cool. They somehow they have this formula where they take the data records of every house in the country, whatever it is, and there's a probability score of them actually selling or doing something, financing in the next 12 months, based on their debt load, based on this, based on that. And you can actually do a Google Earth and like drive through the cities and see who has what score.
This is on Home IQ?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Seems like something that's cool to be integrated.
Sure. I will take into a look into Home IQ.
Okay.
Yeah, nowadays we we have to work with realtor. We have to stay on top of mind of realtor and consumer. Otherwise, that's the best strategy.
Yeah.
The best strategy.
Yeah. And you might be able to offer a discount because of you getting it as an enterprise level and being able to charge your users less than they would pay retail and still give a benefit to you where you're getting, you may be able to get your 15 or 20,000 people for free because you have other users. They have a pretty interesting enterprise deal.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope that everyone do well. I think the next few months will be challenging for everyone, but I think things will get better.
It has to. People aren't going to stop buying houses.
And in my opinion, 2-3 years from now, home price is going to go up crazy.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity to buy house at a low price to make good money. This is exactly what happened. It's similar, not exactly, but similar to 2008, 2009, 2010.
Yeah.
That's where we can buy house so cheap, because cost of material, cost of labor went up. How come home price go down? Right? It's a temporary thing.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
Thank
thanks,
you.
everyone. Have a great day.